Well, to celebrate 5 years of addiction treatment, DreamLife Recovery is teaming up with Paws Across Pittsburgh for an animal adoption event. Both groups are dedicated to keeping owners and their pets united during treatment or other hardships. So joining us now, we have Curtis Rogers, Morgan Mecklenburg, and Jackie Abel Stavropoulos. Did I get it right? Okay, good. And of course, they brought along a couple special pups. So good to have you all here. So tell us who your special friends are that you brought with you.
This is Cricket, who is up for adoption. She's a 2-year-old, 35-pound Plothound mix. A little camera shy, but she's doing great.
You are doing great. And who do you have over there, Jackie?
This is Franny, who was 2 years old also, and she was already adopted by us.
I can
But we
see
had
why.
her as a foster first. Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. Well, Curtis, tell us about DreamLife Recovery. So you guys are celebrating 5 years?
Yes, ma'am. So we are a clinician-owned substance use and mental health facility located in Donegal, Pennsylvania. We opened 5 years ago. We started taking patients. We're trying to change the game a little bit.
Tell us more about that, because I know this is such a hard process for people to go through, to make this decision and then stick with it. So how are you changing the game?
So the one thing is that I think culturally people see this problem as a substance use problem. However, substances come into play as a solution for the real problem. Right? So we're trying to help clients and families and the broader community understand that the substance use is symptomology. If we start understanding the interconnected relationship between thoughts and feelings and the belief systems that people hold that motivate behavior, that's where the real problem is. So that I call it the software problem, and we're here to help them self-examine and get introspective to navigate and update that software so that their thoughts change, so that the consequent emotions change, and the motivation that makes substances look attractive makes it look less attractive, we'll say it that way.
So Paws Across Pittsburgh, you guys recently partnered with DreamLife. Tell us about this partnership.
It happened so organically. I mean, as Curtis just said, they really focus on keeping owners and their dogs united during times of change and hardship. And through Paws, we have our SAFE program, which offers housing and care for dogs who owners are going through either financial hardships, medical issues, and need a little bit of help at the time.
Yeah, so this is really about keeping people who are going through recovery processes with their pets or helping them through that.
Absolutely.
What does that look like? How do you guys work together to make this happen?
First thing we have coming up is an adoption event. So that will help people who may need the comfort of an animal. There's nothing like just sitting, being able to pet your dog, whatever. You know, it's very therapeutic. If someone has a dog and they're going through treatment, then to be able to have that dog with them is just amazing. But there might be a time when they can't, and then that's where we could step in and help them through our SAFE program, which is short-term temporary fostering.
That's wonderful. Curtis, can you talk about what you have seen, the power of animals through the recovery process?
Yeah, absolutely. I see it really in two facets. So the first one is obviously comfort and companionship. How do you want to say it? Well, convenience, really, because if you're going to treatment, and that's already terrifying and overwhelming, and to do that while also not knowing what's going on with your pet, so we can just amalgamate those two ideas. They can come in with their pet. Now, the other thing that's really helpful is not only do they have the comfort and companionship in treatment, but it teaches them to practice taking care of something the way they should be taking care of themselves.
That's right. That's right. So how can community members support both programs? How can we help? Because I know for you, Curtis, a big thing you were saying is just educating and for the community to become more aware. But how can people support both of you?
Oh, for us, we are always looking for fosters. We can only take in animals that we have committed fosters for. This past Saturday, we brought in 21 dogs, and when they came off the bus, there were 21 fosters standing there waiting for them.
Wow.
So we're always in need of fosters.
That's great. That's great. And you also have other adoptable pets, and we know this adoption event is coming up. And I think we have some video to share with people. So tell us about who we have here.
Yes, so we have a bunch of different dogs coming to the event on Sunday. Ida, Olive, a couple of Archie, we have Thumper, we always joke, like, if there's a dog that you want to match your lifestyle, we have it for sure. Whether you want an active puppy or
Look at that.
Bear right there.
So cute.
Who's an older gentleman, but just as sweet. So yeah, a couple of these guys will be there, as well as some Paws alumni too.
That's great.
So it'll be a great opportunity to meet and greet.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it. And the animal adoption event is this Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon. It's at DreamLife Recovery's partial hospitalization facility on Gamma Drive in Pittsburgh. The event is free to the public. For more information on both organizations, we're going to have links on our website. And Kelly, they aren't the only group lending a hand to those dealing with addiction.
They sure aren't, and I am ready for this tea party. How beautiful is this? Coming up after the break, we are going to learn how a Victorian tea fundraiser is helping families stay together during recovery. Don't go anywhere.